Hi everyone, and welcome today to our balancing class. So you can see behind me I've positioned myself so I have something to hold on to. So if you begin this class now and you haven't something to hold on to help you, whether it be on the boat or at home, so it could be just a wall, just maybe pause and get to a space where you can have your mat alongside a wall, or as I've got a strong sturdy cupboard, or on the boat you might be in the galley, you might have a bench space there that you can hold on. So anything that you can help balance yourself, especially with the boat, that we do have that motion, but at home also, if you are not familiar with practicing with balancing poses, we want to start with having support to use. So I hope you're all well. I've just finished a class I've taught today on Lamb Island, and I thought I'd come into this nice bright space again today and teach this class. So let's find your space on your mat and feel grounded, sitting any way you choose, cross-legged or directly onto the floor with your legs out in front of you, however you feel comfortable. The main thing is that we're growing tall in the spine, but we're feeling tall but not rigid. So place the hands on the knees or at your heart center and close down your eyes. And slowly check into this space and how you're feeling here right now, especially with your breath, the mind chatter, our chit vrittis, that constant chatter in our head. How's the heart feeling? Is it beating fast or slow? So let's get all this into one even flow today, an even balance. Relax the shoulders. Start to breathe in those long fluid inhalations in and release the long fluid exhalations out. Start to soften all parts of the body with the inhalations and the exhalations. Let go of everything that no longer serves you. And feel centered and grounded in this space on your mat for this class. Remember to smile throughout the practice, not to be too serious. Set an intention for bringing you to your mat today. Whatever you would like to achieve out of this practice. And to remember always, no judging yourself, no harsh words. If your balance is not quite there and you're falling out, always remember that with balancing poses, you can come back into the pose, and it may take a few classes to master this, and some days your balance is a little bit more off than others, so a good one to come back to. Always a good one. We lose our balance a lot when we start to age, whether it be also with wearing glasses, taking them on and off, and having that funny focus. So let's check in with our balance today, and I'm sending loving kindness to you guys and hope you enjoy the class. Breathe that intention in, draw it in long and deep. And exhale out, let it go. Let anything go that you're holding in, no thoughts, no worries, no troubles. And slowly open the eyes, become aware of your surroundings. And let's slowly make our way to a standing position. to the front of our mats, toes touching, heels slightly apart. Always we'll start with some warm up sun salutations to warm the body. And let's inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching, reaching. Exhale, let's swan dive over the legs, bend the knees for the first one, allow the head to hang. Sun salutation A, inhale, come up into your Adho Uttanasana, crown of the head forward, stepping down to all fours, moving into our Bhujangasana, which we are pressing our chest, our head down towards the mat, our feet can be raised up. Draw the body along the mat, point the toes away, coming into your cobra pose. Gentle arch in the lower back. And press up into bent knees, downward facing dog. Let all breath out, let it go. Wonderful inversion pose. Feel the length in the spine descending towards the earth. Feel strong and expansive in the chest. Fingertips spread. Head is just relaxed. You're not holding it up. You're just letting it release to the mat. Look forward between the hands. Step or jump forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up into your Adho Uttanasana. Send all breath out as you fold over the legs. Toes are touching, heels are slightly apart. You can have slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come up, rising up, slowly, slowly, slowly towards the front of the mat. And let's exhale, fold over our legs for our second sun salutation A. Release the head to the earth. Inhale, nice long inhalation. Draw up into your Adho Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Send all breath out as you fold, release over the legs. Step back into your all fours, moving into your Bhujangasana, coming in, down, head to the earth, chest down, strong arms, gather them into the rib cage, point the toes away, come up into your cobra pose, and press it back into your downward facing dog. Slight bend in the knees. Those gecko hands spread as wide as the shoulders, feet as wide as the hips. Keep drawing the inhalation in, nice broad chest, relaxed head. Draw in with the inhalation and release the exhalation. Look forward between the hands and let's move ourselves any way you like. Step, jump to the front of the mat, toes touching, heels slightly apart. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching, reaching, reaching. And bring the hands together at the heart space. Let's move on to sun sea salutations with a variation. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive over the legs. Keep smiling. Release the head to the earth. Inhale, come up into your Adho Uttanasana. Step the right foot back and drop the right knee. Coming into our Anjaneyasana, moving the arms up towards the sky. Bring the right hand down to the inside of the left foot and circle the left hand back and up towards the sky, looking up at the left hand. Send that left hip back a little. Breathe into those belly organs. And then release both hands down to either side of the left foot. Release the left hip back towards the back of the mat and raise the left toes up. So you're drawing in to that underside of the left leg. Toes are pointing towards the face and you're feeling that length all the way along that hamstring and glute area. Bringing the left toes down and place both hands to either side of the left foot. Step left and right to join. And then fold over the leg with a raised right leg up towards the sky. Our first balancing. Allowing the head to hang. Join both feet together, long spine, crown of the head forward. And send all breath out as you fold. Bent knees, inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching. And bring the hands together at the heart space. Beautiful. Hands towards the sides, raise them up. Going to the other side into our sun sea salutations. You can press the hips forward, chest forward, arch back a little or a lot. Exhale, send all breath out as you fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up into our Adho Uttanasana. This time, sending our left foot back towards the back of the mat, coming up onto the thighs, or hands towards the sky for our Anjaneyasana pose. Try to move on different angles so you can see me on the camera. So it really allows, we know, the pelvis to descend towards the earth. A slight arch in the back, but don't dump into the lower back. Press the chest forward and up. This time we're going to press the left hand to the inside of the right foot and sweep that right hand back and up towards the sky. So a gentle twist in the body. Try and keep that knee and ankle in one line and relax and breathe. Always using those long, deep inhalations and exhalations. Draw the right and left to either side of the right foot. Raise the toes and send that right hip back. Pressing away, drawing that heel along the earth, creating that length in the right calf muscle, hamstring and glute. Breathe into it. And press the right foot to the earth. Join left and right together. And then raise the left leg up towards the sky this time. Exhale, fold over the legs. You can lean up against the wall if you need to, so you can keep your balance. Then join left and right toes together, coming up into your Adho Uttanasana. Bend the knees and fold torso over the legs, allow the head to hang. Inhale, rise up towards the sky, pressing hips forward, chest forward, arch back a little bit, but don't dump into the lower back, or don't do it at all. Bring hands to your heart space. Well done. We should be feeling nice and warm now. Now we're going to move into Utkatasana, chair pose. So again, keep up aligned near the wall. So you sit down like you're sitting down into a chair, reaching your arms out. It's also called fierce pose. Sit down, bend down as much as you can. And we're going to wrap our right elbow around the outside of the left knee, hands in prayer position, and turn and look up. We've done this pose before. Gentle twist again into the belly organs. Press the toes down, feet down, knees are squeezing towards each other. Getting into the tops of the legs there, those quadriceps. And on your last breath, come back up into your chair pose. And we're going to go the other side. Take the left elbow around the outside, hands in prayer position, elbow up. Spear the head forward and look off to the right. Remember to keep using those long, deep inhalations and exhalation breaths. Drawing breath in and releasing breath out. I know the tops of those legs are burning. Hang in there, keep smiling. One more breath, release, come back up. Raise the arms up towards the sky. Press the hands together in prayer and back down to the heart space. Beautiful, well done. Now we're going to move into one leg standing and lifting the right knee up. So spread the toes of the left foot. Remember that you can use your support here, whatever you have. So spread the toes, get strong, sort of engage that left knee to come up a little high and raise the right knee up. So either just stay here, supporting yourself onto the wall, pressing the hand into the wall or the cupboard, and raise the left arm out towards the side. Or if you want to try to balance without holding on, you can grip onto just below the knee, onto the shin with one hand and then release out towards the side. So keep your balance, find something to focus on, look forward. Keep breathing. So wherever you are, there's no harm to be just with the leg raised. And last breath, right foot to the earth, Ground down again. Hold on, press the hand into that wall if you need to, and raise the left knee up. If you want to try to grip on, clasping on to the leg. Stand forward so you can see me. Gripping like so. And if you want to release, woo! Now this is my healing leg, so it's good for me to be practicing this balancing as well. So don't worry if you fall out. Keep breathing. Well done. Bring both feet back down. Maybe walk it out a little bit to shake out the legs. We're going to try the similar pose again, but this time we're going to raise the right knee up, and again, if you want to hold on to the wall, you can be sideways. I'm just trying to make sure that you see me in the camera. And this time I want you to open the right knee out towards the right. So either use the balance and raise the left arm out. So use something to support you, or you can hold on to the knee. Or if you know and you're a little bit more advanced and you want to hold on to the foot and you want to press the foot away, go for it. I can't do that today with my healing foot. So keep breathing, relaxing into the pose. Feel really strong. Draw that knee up on the straight leg so you're really strong and focused. And release the leg towards the earth. Well done. So don't judge yourself. Don't get annoyed if you're not balancing and you're falling over a little bit. Just keep using that support to help you. So we're going the other side now. Use your support if you need to. Raise the left leg or left knee up and then open it out towards the left. Bring the right arm out and just stay right there. If you're wanting to release the support, and bring the left, going the other side, sorry. Bringing the left arm out and bringing the knee out to the side. So keep breathing, supporting. Bring the left knee out, hold on to the wall, keep breathing, focus. Draw that right leg up so you're feeling quite strong. And relax and come back down. Let a big breath out. Let go, shake it off. Now we're going to bring our hands onto our hips and we're going to come up onto our toes. So rise up onto the toes, and what we're actually doing is, so the heels are up off the earth. So again, find the wall, place no harm in placing the hand to the wall. This is what it's all about today, and raising the heels up. So what we're going to do here is reach the arms out, and you can either have one hand on there or both arms out. And we're going to slowly keep the heels raised, and just like Utkatasana chair pose, we're going to slowly, slowly, slowly move down. I know you can feel those quadriceps, the tops of the legs burning because we've done Utkatasana. Stay there for a couple of breaths and rise up. Awesome. Release the heels back down towards the earth. Let's go again. I'll show you the forward version of it coming up onto the feet. If you're not using or you don't want to use any balance, raising the arms out in front of you. So you're lifting the heels up and then you're drawing the knees together so they're squeezing in together. The arms are out. And you're releasing down, sitting down. Well done, you're doing great. Keep smiling. We're having fun here. Come on. One more breath and come up out of it. Well done, well done. Shake it off a little bit. Shake out the legs. I know they might be burning a little bit. We've got one more to go. You can do this. Or if you don't want to and you just want to watch, that's fine too. So again, either use the support or raise the arms out in front of you. Come up onto the toes, both toes. Squeeze those knees together. Sort of like knock knees when you're squeezing them in. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly, slowly roll down until like you're sitting down. You can bounce a little bit, bounce up and down a little bit if you need to. One more breath and release. Well done. You've done awesome. Bring the hands to the hips and walk around, shake out the legs a little bit. Well done. So we're really feeling that on the tops of the legs, right? So we're going to move into our tree pose, our Vrksasana pose. So again, strong leg, spread the toes of the left leg, hands onto the hips to start with, and we're going to point the toes of the right toes and rest the heel just above the ankle. So just find something to focus on in front of you, whatever it may be, and then slowly release the hands up towards the sky. Open up the branches just like the tree. If you're familiar with this pose and you want to draw that right foot up and you want to have a little bit more balance, place the whole sole of the foot sort of on the outside of the calf muscle, below the knee and above the ankle. Keep breathing. Keep focusing on what is going to help you stay in this balance. And breathe. Just for a challenge, only if you want to. If you want to press that right leg up to the inside above the knee, below the groin, go for it. Press the toes into the mat. Really open up that right leg, but you don't have to. You can stay at any one of those 3 stages. Last breath, hands to the hips, and press right foot back down. Walk it out a little bit. All right, so we have to go, yogis go both ways, right? So we have to spread the toes of the right foot, hands on the hips. Let's point the toes and rest that left heel. So we're wanting to open up that left knee out, just like a lever out towards the left. But what we don't want to do is move the whole body over when we do it. So we want to have hips square to the front, and you may only be out a little bit, that's okay. So starting with the pointed toes, heel resting just above the right ankle, and release the arms out. Branches of the tree. Find your gaze, your drifty, something to focus on. Slowly, slowly rise that left foot above the ankle, below the knee. Stay right there and breathe. If you're more advanced and you want to go a little deeper, press the toes of the right foot into the mat and sweep that left foot to the inside of the leg. Again, use your support to help you balance. So you get the foot to the inside of the leg, and when you're ready, maybe raise one arm, or if you feel you can raise 2, go for it. So just play with this pose. Don't feel like if you're falling out, you're no good at it. Just like the trees sway, we're going to sway in this pose when we're learning to balance and strengthen. One more breath and release out of the pose. So I think that's really only the second time that I've balanced well on my bad ankle. So strength is coming back slowly, slowly. So let's sit down again like we're sitting down into the chair, and we're going to move into our eagle pose. So again, take the weight into the left foot. You can stay up high or bend down, sit down as low as you want. And we're going to slowly take that right foot just to point the toes and wrap it around the left leg. We're going to take our right arm underneath our left and into our eagle arms. So stay right there, or if you can wrap your right foot around your calf muscle, go for it, but you don't have to. Keep breathing, keep focusing. Try and bring the right shoulder up a little bit and sit down a little more. You've got this. Use the wall or the chest if you need to, with drawers or whatever you've got in front of you. I just had to fall out of it, and I've used the wall to help support me. One more breath and come up out of the pose. So we don't have to be perfect in these poses, right? We get there eventually. Some days we have more focus than the other. Take down, sit down like you're sitting down into a chair again. And we'll go the other side. So I'll stay forward this time so you see me. So take the weight into the right foot and slowly, slowly Point the toes, so we're going the other side. This arm, left arm underneath the right this time. And stay right here. You don't have to go any further. If you want to wrap that right foot around, or left foot, sorry, around the right calf muscle, go for it, but you don't have to. Keep breathing, find your gaze, your drifty. Relax and breathe. Really let that exhalation out. If we wobble a bit, that's okay. You know you've got your support there if you need it. And last breath. Awesome. Let's rise up towards the sky with the hands. Float over the hands. Exhale, all breath out. Relax the head. And let's grab with our 2 pistol fingers. Wrap them around the big toes. And exhale, send all breath out as you fold over the legs. Feel the length in the calf muscles, hamstrings. Bend the knees. Allow the torso to rest over the legs. Oops. And if you want to, then straighten through the legs. If you've got that ability, then you can, but you don't have to. You can just keep the torso resting on the legs and relax the head. Eventually, the knees will press back, the legs will straighten, and you'll fold over the legs. And release the fingers, come down onto the floor, and let's press into the mat with those gecko hands spread nice and wide. So we're going to balance a little bit here by taking the right leg out behind us. Press away as if you're pressing into that imaginary wall behind you. Then raise the left arm up. The back toes are curled and you're pressing into that imaginary wall. So you're nice and strong like a spear from the left hip to the left fingertips. Keep breathing, keep smiling. And last breath, both knees back to the earth. Inhale into that lumbar area. And this time we're sweeping the right hand out in front of us. Curl the right toes and press away with that left heel or pointing toes behind you. So you're moving like that spear. Inhale in, inflate the back so you've got that no dumping into the lower back. Feeling nice and strong. Keep breathing. Well done. Last breath. And bring yourself back to all fours. Then press back into puppy pose. So reach the arms out in front of you. Relax the head like you do in downward facing dog so it's not touching the mat. And you're pressing away, broaden through the shoulders and relax and breathe. One more breath and come back. And another one of our on all fours and balancing. Reaching the left arm out and point the toes away of the right leg. So left arm's out straight, left heel, right heel is pressing away. Keep breathing. You can curl the toes of the back foot for some stability. And release knee and hand towards the earth. Make sure they're hip width distance apart and shoulder width distance apart, the knees and the arms. And just if you notice me at the moment, I'm purposely dumping into my lower back. It's sort of like when we do cat-cow poses. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to inhale into the belly and inflate that lumbar area. Beautiful. So you've got a nice, strong, long line from the forehead through to the sit bones. Reach the arms out in front of you, right arm out. Left foot back this time. Keep breathing, balancing. Feel strong in the left arm. One more breath and come back down and press back up into your downward facing dog. Maybe lion's breath it out here. Take a long deep inhalation in, stick the tongue out and send breath away.
It's a really beautiful release to just let go of anything that you tend to hold in. You don't really release the exhalation sometimes as long as you should, to really help you. Press away with the heels to the earth and feel the length in the calf muscles. Keep breathing in and breathing out. Let's take our right leg up towards the sky and bend at the knee and press into that imaginary wall onto the left, and turn and look under the right armpit. So really take the weight into the right hand because you're pressing away with the left, so you feel strong in the right hand as you press away towards the left. Stack the hips, keep breathing. And on your last breath, bring your right foot down towards the earth, raise the left leg up, bend at the knee, and press into that imaginary wall onto the right. And take the weight into the left hand, stacking the hips, keep breathing, keep smiling. And on your last breath, let's bring everything back down towards the earth now. And press the arms towards the back of the mat, toes touching, knees can be nice and wide or knees together. Into our resting pose, child's pose. And please find yourself in this pose anytime throughout the practice if you need to. Here or downward facing dog, this is such a lovely relaxing pose. Release the breath, let it all go. One more breath, and you should be feeling nice and warm here. We've done a lot. We're feeling some relaxation, some burning of the tops of the legs, or well, we hope we're not burning, but now we're going to do a variation here of wide legs seated forward fold. Bringing the fingertips behind you, very nice and tall, but I want you to raise the knees up and hold on to, now two variations here. You can either just rest up against the wall and press the legs away. No, it doesn't look too elegant. Or if you can, hold on to the big toes and sort of rock yourself forward onto the sit bones, and then you sort of go back a little bit. And if you can, so I'm resting up against the wall here, or the cupboard, press and your heels towards the wall in front of you and lengthen through the legs. You can have bent knees if you like. Keep breathing and you're balancing on those sit bones. One more breath and release back down. I know that's a bit of a challenge, but you know, we always have one little challenge in the pose, that's for sure. Awesome. Let's grab a block or two. Or if you have a book, don't forget, if you need to have a sip of water, grab that. So I want you to, if you've got books or a block, do it on this angle. I want you to rest your knees onto the blocks. I want you to tuck your toes. And I want you to sit down here. Just rest. And I know that we're going to get into the toes there and break up all those little crystals that get all tight and uncomfortable. And you may be feeling that this is a little uncomfortable, but breathe into it. Just hold the hands onto the tops of the legs. We've done a little bit of this today because we were doing our balancing pose of resting down or squatting down like in Utkatasana. So it's really good to get in and break up these toes. I know mine are screaming at me, especially my foot that's been injured. We'll only stay here for another couple of breaths. Just goes to show if they're really tight or if they're really hurting, how important it is to actually do this exercise. I'll do one more breath and release out of it. Release the block. And press the arms back towards the back of the mat and rest back into your child's pose. Whew, tops of the feet are on the mat. That feels really lovely and released. Head towards the earth. And one more breath. Let's come up slowly, slowly, slowly. And let's finish off today, this balancing class, with a gentle twist and a supine, a small supine, before we end in Shavasana. So we're starting to slow it all down now. So right foot, left foot is out straight, sorry, point the toes away, right foot to the outside for our Adho Matsyendrasana. Draw the torso towards the leg and wrap that left arm around. So you ground both sit bones. Right arm is quite far back as far as the arm is outstretched. Now grow tall and turn and look over the right shoulder. Breathe and relax here. With your inhalation in, really try and grow tall, and you'll feel that space in the belly organs. Maybe you can turn a little bit more over the right shoulder. Keep breathing. And slowly release out. Right toes out, left foot to the outside of the right knee, fingertips behind you. Or move that torso forward, wrap the arm around, grow tall, and turn and look over the left shoulder. Let go of that breath, release it out. Try not to force the neck. We tend to really try and force to look behind. So just a gentle gaze over the left shoulder. Squeeze that left knee and right knee, or left knee across the midline. Grow tall, create space in the belly organs, and look over the left shoulder. Keep smile on the dial. And last breath. Awesome. Let's unfold it out of the pose, and let's lie down onto our backs. Draw the knees into the chest and point the left toes away into a straight leg, and drawing the right knee into the chest. Getting into the ascending and descending colon with this pose. So open up, allow the right knee to fall open towards the right. And just hold on, if you can hold on just with the right hand, and sweep the left hand out towards the left, and just turn and look over the left shoulder. So you're sort of drawing the knee in and rotating that right knee out towards the right, but squeezing it in towards the chest. Might need to really let go of an inhalation and exhalation here, drawing in deeply and breathing it all out. Feel the whole back body on the mat. And of course, always feel comfortable in the pose. Don't do a pose where you feel like, oh my God, it's so awkward. Just adjust yourself. Point those right toes away this time. Draw the left knee in. Just hold on, clasping on below the left knee. And just open up that left knee off. You can draw the right arm out if you like. And just look over the right shoulder. So engage the toes, make sure you spread the toes of both feet. Engage the muscles, or point that right, the straight leg toes away to engage all the way up into the pelvis. Squeeze that left knee in towards the belly, but it's opened out towards the left. And bring your knees back, draw them in to the center, and imagine that clock face on your back. Pressing the tailbone down to the 6 and around to the 3, to the 12, to the 9, to the 6, and anti-clockwise to the 9, to the 12, to the 3, to the 6. And release the legs. Draw the feet together for like our supine Baddha Konasana pose. So toes are touching, you can flap the wings in and out, holding on at the ankles or the backs of the legs, whatever's comfortable for you. And then rest into the pose, either with the feet down or hold up, holding on with a strap or at the ankles. If you're using a strap, just wrap the strap around the feet and the knees, or just below the knees. There are all various ways that you can do this pose. But just breathe into it, relax, find that space, that opening in the inner legs. Broaden the back body. Breathe into this space. Let the release happen and helped with the exhalation and the inhalation and the exhalation. And release everything down. And let's finish today with a fish pose, pointing the toes away, rocking the hands underneath the body. I've done this before in one of the practices. Point the toes away, press the chest up towards the sky and drop the head, so we can stay right here. So really open up, shine that heart towards the sky there. Keep breathing in and breathing out. And one more breath, release and float yourself all the way down along the mat and release the arms out. Into the final pose today, Shavasana pose. Let the breath go. Allow the breath to just return to its normal pace. Breathing the exhalations in and out without even a thought from you. Allow your whole body to receive what it has achieved in the practice right here in this space. And let's just adjust our body a little bit by lifting up the chest and the shoulder blades off the mat and allowing them to relax down. Lift the head up and release it down, allowing it to be in one line, the neck, the head, the spine, all in one line. Maybe draw the hips up and allow the back body to release a little more onto the mat. Shake the legs out a little bit and then just allow those feet to feel comfortable off towards the side, opening up. The arms are out. Adjust the arms how they feel comfortable to be here for about 6 to 7 minutes. Palms are up. Fingers relax. Eyes are soft. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth and relax your jaw. Allow the eyes to feel as if they're lying in little hammocks. They're so soft and relaxed. I'll slowly sit up just to talk you through this. Stay where you are. As it was Valentine's Day yesterday, one of the most important things that I always believe with Valentine's, as much as it's beautiful to have a loving partner,
but always to know that you accept yourself just as you are, that you love yourself. Because it always starts with us. We live in this world. It is our life. And we cannot live our life for others. We can love others. We can accept others. But we must accept ourselves and be super grateful for who we are. How we've grown and learnt and understood things in our lifetime. And that our voice matters. Place the left hand to the belly and the right hand over the heart. Feel the expansiveness of the chest and the belly rising with your life force. Send some loving kindness to yourself in this space. I'll allow you to rest in silence for a few moments. Feel the whole body let go and relax. Love the body you're in. Slowly release the arms back out towards the sides, palms up. Slowly start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Awaken the body from this little slumber. In your own time, roll over onto the right side. Just go slow. Slowly press into the earth and make your way back up to a seated position. Bring our hands together in a mudra, touching the thumb and the pointer finger, opening up the other fingers. Sit onto a block or directly to the mat. Feel grounded to the earth. Long spine towards the sky. I feel soft, rooted to the earth, not rigid. Say these words to yourself. Thank you, body and mind, for making time to come to the mat. With an inhalation in, draw in peace. And with the exhalation, any darkness you need to let go of, troubles or worries that are left over, release them out with the exhalation. One more of these, draw in peace. With the inhalation, long and deep. And exhale out any worries, troubles with the exhalation. Let it go, release it out. This time, draw in an inhalation and saying these words to yourself, I am happy. And with the exhalation, release, I have no troubles. Let it all go. Bring the hands together at the third eye between the brow and back to your heart space. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. I hope you're happy and well. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy this class and you come back to it to encourage balance. Have a wonderful rest of the day or evening whenever you joined to do this practice with me. Bye for now.